All right, so you should be on number 47, Essential Elements Quiz, Rondeau. Now, this song is a very classical song. It's got a lot in it. If you just look at it, it's 3 lines long. First of all, it has a lot of notes in it. So take a look at it. But it's using a nice set of notes here. It's using your D major scale, 2 sharps in the key signature. So make sure you know what that means note wise. The first time we're gonna play this through 3 times. And the reason why is because when you're playing something that has a lot of different things in it like this, you want to not try and do it all at once because that's going to take you a long time to get it right the first time. We're going to play it nice and slowly just so you can get used to the notes and the rhythms the first time. Look through it. You're going to see that there's a repeat sign in here. The first ending, which is that big kind of bracketed box, that bracketed measures has a 1, and then there's a second bracket with a 2. The first ending is those first 2 measures, and there's a repeat sign right in between the 2. When you get to that repeat sign, you're going to jump back to the beginning where there's that forward repeat sign. You're not going to play those first 2 eighth notes again. You're just going to jump right back to that D, A, D, E in that first full measure. And then on the second time through, you're going to skip the first ending and go right away to the second ending to end the song. So with me, we're going to just 1 time through. I'm going to play with the bow, but feel free to pluck your first time through. We're going to do it nice and slow to get started. No slurs, no dynamics, no staccatos, no nothing. Just try and get the rhythms and the notes down first because that's the most important thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. First ending. 2, 3. Jump to the second ending. Second ending. 2, 3. Now, on the second time through that we're going to try playing, if you didn't do so well that first time, make sure you go back and try it in chunks and then come back to that part of the video so that you can play with me at that slow speed. The second thing we're going to try adding in is going to be all of your slurs. I think of slurs and staccatos really as kind of the next most important thing here. We won't worry about dynamics yet. There's not really much to do with dynamics, but we're going to focus on just adding in the slurs now and the hooked bowing, the staccatos, all of that, all of your articulation stuff. So, same speed. And we're going to just play it again and see if we can add in those slurs. There's slurs every now and then. This will be a hard step, so if you can get this down, you're in really good shape. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slur. Repeat. And now you might notice that there is a fermata over that last note, so you're just going to hold that for longer and we'll play it together. Just watch the video and wait for me to kind of cut us off with a head nod. You'll notice that before the last 2 measures there's also a rit, and that rit right below your last, right below the second ending there, that rit stands for ritardando, which means to gradually slow down. So instead of just playing those last 2 measures straight, you're going to play those eighth notes slower and slower and slower as you go. And that's going to create a more dramatic ending. And that's really cool because when you do that, it just kind of like lets the audience know, oh, we're at the end of the song. People even do that when they talk. They'll talk fast as they're getting through something exciting. And then when they finally get to the end of the story, they'll start to slow down. And it makes it for a much more satisfying ending. Just like that. So we're going to try playing it with it. And we're going to also add in the dynamics. Dynamics meaning how loud or soft we play. Starting mezzo forte, nice and medium loud, and then really getting to forte halfway through. And then you're going to jump back down for mezzo forte for the beginning of the song again when you repeat, and then crescendo and your forte for the rest of the song. All right, final time through. If you can get it at this speed, I think that's a really good speed for us to go at. You can play it faster for your director if you want, but we'll just do it at this speed for now. See if you can play along. Here's that metronome again. It's important to play with one. And 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. If you can get it at that speed with all those little details, you're going to be good to go to play it for your director, and they'll be able to move you on. This is one of those tough songs, so it might take you multiple tries to do that. But try your best. Do it slow speed first. Break it down into small chunks if you need to, and then put it all together at the end, just like we just